Hello, it is me again, unfortunately for you. That's real, none of the tags are showing up under the thing. What's that? Hang on, let me take a quick look at this. Yeah, I guess I just don't. Okay, they are showing up now, they updated. There we go. Gotta have that cringe tag showing, of course. Gotta warn people before they go into this stream. Ah, here is Visage again. We're going back in for the second part. Why? Because I played part one, didn't I? I've got to play about 3 parts now. Can't just leave it without completing it. This isn't XCOM, is it? I mean, it's a different rule here. Hall of Fame, what does that mean? Hmm? This would be good practice, actually, for, like, doors. Yep. Door practice. Interact. Oh. Hmm. It's kind of ominous. It's just pictures of people. Are they developers? What's the idea? Pages are still missing. The Book of Appreciation. Hmm. Ah, this guy. The Book of Appreciation. Main menu. Right, so yeah, we're back with shoes again anyway. Ugh, I didn't really plan the intro, so I'm kind of just like talking. I'm kind of just making noise, so. As you can see, it's very much the middle of the day. You got like the light coming in through here. As a result, I had to close my curtains anyway because it's too bright and you can't, you literally can't see anything. My camera would just be like just one big bright light, just a big holy ray blinding you. So I decided I would, yeah, go and close the curtains, you know what we do. Yeah. So yeah, here we are. So last time we did Dolores' story, I think. I kind of, I kind of don't want to go back into the game because I kind of wanted to talk for a little while before I played the game, and like this is one of those games where like I feel like I feel sufficiently on edge enough. I can't really like speak ever. My camera lagging. It looks like it's lagging. Yeah, and the game doesn't really even pause, does it properly? Let's just take a moment, shall we? So yeah, I was gonna stream yesterday as I always do. But lately, I swear to God, I've just been like an old man. I get so tired in the evenings. It could literally be like 4 p.m. and I'll start to get really tired, and I'm just like, fucking hell, like what's going on? Like, so obviously I googled it, and it turns out I'm dying. So that you know where it goes. I'm actually sadly not gonna last much longer. I've probably got a few weeks to live, so I guess it's over. So yeah, streams will be cancelled after I die, but until then we'll keep going. Yeah. So anyway. Also, so my throat seems to have gotten better again. Like it's improved some more, which is really nice. Yes, I'm happy to say. I didn't really realize it until like yesterday. I was playing some Pokemon Legends Arceus, that one. I was playing some of that, and I sort of just instinctively started doing like voice acting for the characters. My shitty little voice act. My like awful voice acting. Gotta match the tag. Still my awful voice acting for the characters, and I sort of realized then, like, damn, this is way easier than it usually would be. So I guess my throat is healing, so that's good news. There was definitely quite a lot of things I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember any of them are. So let's just play the game after all. So last time we did the key, which was here, right? What does the house look like now? I actually don't remember the controls at all. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Hang on, give me a second. I'm gonna look up a guide for whatever one we do next. I think what we're doing is if I understand correctly, it's called Lucy? Hang on. I think the Lucy one, because apparently Lucy is like the one you're supposed to do first, I got the impression of. Lucy, we're gonna say walkthrough. Okay, Neo Seeker, why not? Okay, it doesn't actually tell me how you start Lucy's chapter, so I don't know. But it does mention upstairs. Rude? So the house does still do spooky stuff, I guess. Panda! I am like, oh? It's probably this one. I guess this is Lucy. I was trying to open the door, but I guess that's a thing. But yeah, like, I do actually feel really on edge when I play this game, I won't lie. You got the drawing of a panda. It's cute. Lucy's a real artist. Lucy's chapter, an insidious friend. Is it actually safe to have this sort of thing just swinging? Hang on, I gotta load up my little thing. Okay, you're going into the child's bedroom. Into the child's bedroom. Save manually if needed! Right. Do we need to save? Hang on, we can quick save. There we go. Easy. Oh yeah, the creepy fucking doll, I remember this. Right, what do we do? So I'm also partially nervous because like the Dolores one was the one that I've seen stuff of. I've seen like pictures of this one, I think. That's because like on Steam they like show you various pictures before you load up the game. It just shows you all these like screenshots people have taken or whatever, and it's really weird. I don't really understand the idea. And I think I saw Lucy. Because they say she's a child, right? Ooh. Knock knock.
Knock knock.
Can I kill him? Which one of us is really the monster, though? Oh, knock knock. Do I just die if I keep... if I just keep knocking, does it just come and kill, like, fuck off? Gonna moonwalk on out of there. Is actually... Can I drop the sledgehammer? Hang on. How do I put the sledgehammer away? Apparently like that, I guess. I'm already stuck. Hang on. Oh, no. I'm already stuck. I did not take very long. This is like, should be two above. So it says look around at the drawings in the room. Should be two above the bed. So this look for drawings. So there's those two. You got John and me. You got John and a lot of us. What the fuck? Am I okay? I know I'm not. And then they all went driving together. And then she fucking went on Rainbow Road. You shouldn't never let your kids go on Rainbow Road, man. It's fucked up. It's no place to be. And then there's that one. Alright. Really confused, hang on. I'm really confused, what? Small closet, blinds on the door. Apparently, hang on, is my headset like turned? It is turned down. I probably just didn't hear it. Apparently, there's like a noise of someone running after the third one. I just didn't hear it. Not 3 times, not back. Third time, upstairs, hallway. Look at the walls of the closet. Oh, right. I guess that should have been obvious, eh? So the real question is, when does the scary stuff start happening? Because that's not very scary. It's kind of like creepy, I guess. But yeah, I think I saw like the three killers or whatever, the three big scaries. You know what I mean? We can zoom in and out. Oh, you know what? I just remembered how this fucking like the Dolores chapter ending. That was honestly so fucked up. Like the Dolores chapter ending actually did legitimately fuck me up. I didn't. I can't even lie. It made me really very sad. So this light is blinking? Is that like thing here? Oh, these are the dolls. Hang on, so we already have these, right? Yeah. I guess I could just explore, right? Hello? Lucy? Hello? Lucy, are you here? That's quite cute. Whoa, spooky picture! Hang on. So... room? Where's the light switch in here? You can pick up candles and shit, right? How do I do that again? I got, oh, lights. There we go. Figured it out. I'm actually quite the genius, it turns out, yes. Actually quite the expert in light switches, really, yes. It happens, yes. No way, I love this one. Unfucking Lucy. Lucy, for fuck's sake. Is that you, Lucy? Where's that? The light switch room. No, I mean, not the lamp room. Which room is that? Lucy, I have a sledgehammer. Lucy, don't fuck with me. Lucy, I'm warning you. I am ready to fuck you up if I have to, so help me God. Lucy, are you in here? Lucy? Are you being possessed again? Lucy? Lucy? Wait, did I ever open this up? Nothing indicates which key unlocks it. I'm actually really, it's like, usually, like I said, I would talk about stuff, but like, I just... I had all these things, I was like, I'm gonna talk about that on stream, and that on stream, and that on stream, and I'm just like... What was it again? Lucy, is that you? Doing weird shit in the dark again? Hang on, I actually don't know where that is. I'll look for like the demonic lampshade or something. Like that, am I mistaken? It looks like a lampshade to me. And that kind of looks like a bathroom. Is that a gramophone? Oh, I know what that is! Hang on, let's go downstairs. We're going down into the basement. I remember it from last stream, remarkably. Yeah, it's in there, isn't it? Lucy? Lucy, I swear to God, if you jump scare me, I'm going to be really angry. And I'm big and scary. And you are, I think, a small child. I love that the TV is like the source of light that we have. What? I'm now dual wielding. You can't stop me, Lucy. Lucy, you fool. You can't stop me. I'm too powerful. I have a sledgehammer and a camera. Don't fuck with me, Lucy. Was that to back away? I can't walk at her. I can't cross this line. Yeah, see that we gave her the what for. She's not crazy enough to come at me. Yeah, that's right. Fuck off. Go on. Yeah, go on. What did she drop anyway? Did she just do it into the wall? No, we don't have like limited film. Oh, it's a syringe. Does Lucy have a drug problem by any chance? I guess it's the whole idea though, right? That we're gonna have a lot of recurring themes of just really sad stories. I think that's probably the idea we're going for here. The problem is, it's kind of annoying because, like, I feel like the moment you humanize these characters, it becomes a lot harder for me to take the piss of them. I feel really bad, you know what I mean? How do I put it down? Hang on. Can I drop it? Can I not drop it? Hang on. Wow, the door closed! So try to follow the trail, I guess? Follow this spooky trail. The big spooky. Like a door? What was that? What happened? Oh, there's an arrow! So I guess I go this way, okay. I am actually kind of on edge. I'm like, because I don't know what to expect, right? I'm just like, Also, I feel like I should put like I could throw out like a seizure warning real quick because I don't know how epilepsy works, evidently, but I do know that there's a lot of flashing lights, and I know that there's apparently like a thing, right? So is she like haunted by like a ghost snail? Is that the idea? No, the TV's broken! No! Oh, never mind, it's fine. You'll never take the TV away from me, you fool. I have Jesus on my side. Quick save! Oh, it's pretty lightning. There's lightning, nothing to be afraid of. What's it going to do? Kill you? The ghost went for the courtesy of opening the door slowly for me. I just walk in like, nah. Just hurry the fuck up, Lucy. How much film do I have? I can't have enough film for this. Ooh. It's actually hella cute. I love that. What the fuck? Oh. It's jammed. I think I actually am out of film. I'm gonna clarify. That's actually really cute. Like, obviously it's kind of scary, but like... My camera's a bit weird. But like, it's kind of cute as well, you know what I mean? It's got like a cutesy artistic vibe to it. I wonder if that will stay if I do like the next chapters. I look forward to finding out eventually. Yeah, the only reason I haven't redone this, I haven't rushed through this game is because like, I mean, for one thing, it is actually a scary game, so that's part of the reason. But I feel like the real reason is different. Why is this the red room? Oh, cutscene. And we can watch this one together then. Oh. We're going outside. Guilt this way. Okay, I'm gonna go the other way then. Fuck you. I'm good, thank you. I don't need guilt. It's okay. What the fuck was that? What happened there? Hang on, I think the camera like glitched into my head. Hang on, I'm gonna do that again. I guess I can't. Well, guilt this way. You know what? This actually reminds me of a cute little story from when I was a kid. So my older sister, when I was like really small, I was probably like 5 or 6. My sister would have been like 9 or so, maybe like 8 or 9 years old, depending on how young I was, obviously. Me, my dad, and my sister were walking through town when we were really small, and on a statue was just like a tiny little plushie like this, and it was just in soaking wet. It was soaking wet. It was all gross in the rain and all that. And my sister picked it up and took it home and like washed it and cleaned it up because she felt sorry for it. It was very sweet. When I was a kid though, I was like, that's so fucking stupid. Why would you want this gross old plushie? Whereas now as an adult, I'm like, aw. Is that a tortoise? I love the Ninja Turtles. Wait, what is that actually? Is that... Hang on, I actually can't tell. Is this like... It's got a hat. It's not a shell. It's pretty like a frog, I guess? Like a really ugly frog. Oh, these guys are doing some dodgy dealings. I'll take some pictures just in case. So do I have limited film? Hang on. Can I check? I don't think I can. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's beer! Can I drink it? No. Well, I'll have this one for these guys. So I want to put this away real fast. And then I want to study it. I cannot study it. Okay, cool. 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 I mean, I guess one thing we can talk about is the World Cup's going, and I honestly don't really care about football. You can probably tell by looking at me. But I don't really like football. I'm not really into it. Much to my dad's dismay, because my dad loves it. What the fuck is this? It looks really gross. But yeah, so this is like my actual opinion though. Like, obviously it's annoying, right? Obviously it is annoying when people are constantly like, it's coming home, lads, and all that. But like, at the same time, would you really want England to be any other way? Like, I can't help but feel that way, you know what I mean? It's like, Yeah, it's fucking annoying. Yeah, it's stupid, but like we're never gonna win, so why does it matter, right? If at the end of the day, it just makes it more satisfying when we lose, right? Why just laugh it off? Just have fun with it. Why you gotta be so miserable about it? That's why I don't understand. I never understand why people care so much about something that really doesn't matter at all. I feel like if I got the pick, I would 100% have it as it is. I would not change it at all for any reason. I like it as it is. I like it that way. It's quite cute. You need the small key. Is it in here? Hang on, the doll. I need the doll. Give me the doll. Oh, I just got to look at it. Okay. So, I mean, I guess we have like a general idea as to what's going on with Lucy. I'm Lucy! Hello, Lucy. Hello, Lucy. I want to be your friend, Lucy. Oh, she was hearing it, and then it started manifesting, I guess? And then, angry Lucy! She evolved. It's like Pokemon. And then he grabbed the treehouse and did like a choke slam on it. It was crazy. So I guess it just kept getting bigger. Friend did it! Grrr. I have small key now. I have to check them all. So I'm guessing Pico died, unfortunately. That's honestly the biggest tragedy of this entire game so far. How could Pico have died? It's not fair. Ah, we got it. I wonder if it's like randomly selected, like which one will, will have the key. Hang on. Small key. And then Lucy... I guess it was probably like by her parents, right? To help her like cope, probably. Listen to me. Why does he sound like...
It's bad, Lucy. It has to go away. Don't tell anyone, Lucy. Me and you. I want to help you. It's not what it seems, Lucy. Your parents wouldn't understand, Lucy. Only you can understand. Get rid of it, Lucy.
Get rid of it.
Lucy. Do it.
Get rid of what?
Get rid of it, Lucy.
Oh, is it Pico?
Do it, Lucy. Get rid of it, Lucy.
Get rid of what? The camera? Oh, get rid of it! Oh, get rid of it! Alright, go. There you go. Done. Done. You're welcome. Solved, yeah? Yeah? What?
Lucy.
Hmm?
Lucy.
What?
Lucy.
Hang on. Aha, I got ya. Got ya. Get rid of what? Get rid of what? Tell me! What do you want?
Only you can understand.
What? Can I? I can't understand actually. I don't understand at all. Please explain. Why is there light shining through the window onto there? Oh, get rid of it! Oh, get rid of it! Just let me leave! What do you mean? Oh. Do I have to try and leave? Is that the idea? Yeah, I guess I have to try and leave. Okay, so now maybe we can continue the loop now. Alright, we've gotten rid of it. We'll pretend we have anyway. Alright, we got rid of it, probably. Ow. So the creature... I guess what we don't know is it real or is she just imagining it? Because it in this game it's pretty hard to say. I'm guessing this is where it all began though, right? For fuck's sake, I know what that means. I fucking know what that means. She took off all the fucking light switches, didn't she? I swear to God. Lucy, for fuck's sake. You know how hard that is to fix? You know how long it's gonna fucking take me to fix? I bet you fucking don't, because you're like 5 years old, of course. You've got no fucking respect for, like, adults properly. You have no fucking idea how hard adults have it, do you? Unfucking believable. I'm just gonna be a fucking boomer's entire, like... It's literally just a boomer stream. It's the old men versus, like, children. Get rid of it, Lucy. Get rid of it. Do it, Lucy, get rid of it. Lucy, come on, get rid of it. Lucy, what are you doing? Lucy, hurry up. I'm waiting for her to fucking like, jump scare me and just scare the fucking shit out of me. Any second now it's gonna happen. I fucking know it is. I'm fucking waiting for it. It's gonna just be like, boo! And be like, oh! Oh, this door's broken. Oh. I need like a magnifying glass. That's the next prop I'm gonna buy for my next stream. Please look forward to it. Literally can't see shit, I'm gonna be honest. It's so fucking dark. I actually might have to turn up the brightness a little bit. Who broke the block? Lucy, for fuck's sake. I'm not happy, Lucy. I'm not happy. What the fuck are you playing at, Lucy? It's not on, is it? You go upstairs? I'm gonna guess we go upstairs. Because the classic solution is going upstairs. Lucy? Lucy, for fuck's sake! Oh. Oh, Lucy! Wait, how is a girl choking me? Is her tongue hanging out? I think I'm dead. Your undoing is now inevitable. Yes, I said it correct. I said it and then I thought, that doesn't sound right. And then I realized I did say it correctly. Load latest autosave. So, I guess Lucy is on the hunt for us. But how does a little girl, like, choke us out? Like, we're like a grown man, right? We're like wielding a sledgehammer. I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying this game might be a little bit unrealistic, you know what I mean? Damn, that's my last save. Literally can't even read what it says. Say useless? Can't tell. Like, I think the worst part about all this, in my opinion, is that our sanity is going to hit the fucking, like, rock bottom. It's gonna look pretty ugly. You have to call our therapist after this one. Wait, the door's not broken anymore. What the fuck? Was that like just a dynamic thing? Is the door breaking just like a thing that can happen? That's really weird. Well, my camera despawned for a moment. So I'm gonna guess... that I'm supposed to come up here? Hey, Lucy! Oi! Whoa. Lucy! Get out of there! Lucy, no! Lucy! Avoid standing in the dark for too... Oh, yes, of course. Let me fix that. We just step into the slightly brighter hallway, yes. I feel like I'm one of those people who, like, surveys houses. Lucy, stay away! I've got a camera! Lucy, no! The camera does not help. Turns out we're actually not playing Fatal Frame today. I forgot. Oops. Silly me. Anyway, this is actually quite a long animation. I hope I don't see this too often, but I have a feeling I probably will. Oh. You're undoing this now, inevitable. I'm just going to take a quick moment to meditate and figure out where we've got to go. Give me a second. I think a lot of this walkthrough is talking about stuff that we've already done in like the previous playthrough. I actually gives you a tip. It says that if you slam the door in Lucy's face, she just gets sad and leaves you alone. So that's good to know. Well, I don't know what it is. It's like I think I'm like freaking out because it's a horror game and obviously nerves are quite high. I thought I saw like a bug crawling along like little drawing. I was like, what? The switch turned on the card, open the door. There's a lot of words here. So that the trail of light switches apparently helps you. Oh, okay, it basically just says just enter from like a different angle. Alright. Now I know what we're doing, it's fine. I'm really bright, aren't I? Hang on. We should slow that a little bit. Hopefully it's not like a problem. Also, yeah, it sounds like they were saying that Lucy's gonna fucking kill me like a lot. Because my sanity's gonna go down a lot. Hint, your sanity is decreasing fast. Thanks, I know. I can see something through there. Oh, that's probably why. Yeah, that'd probably be it, yes. Big old door to hell in your daughter's room. It's a bit of a problem, honestly. It's a bit... It's scary. It's like with Halloween candy, you know how it goes. You just never really know what's hiding in there. You gotta be careful. But is this like a safe zone? Can I just stand in here and just AFK, or can Lucy still kill me? I don't plan on finding out for what it's worth. Oh no, we're in the warehouse realm. Alright, I guess we should probably assume that she was really traumatized by the bird thing, huh? Lucy, need help? There's lamps, that's handy. Lucy, hey, hello? Lucy? You wanna come out? You under there? I another ladder by accident, oops. That was not scripted, actually. Turns out I'm just a dumbass. Actually did make me jump. I can't put that one off. That one actually did make me jump. It seems to be working properly. I like it when things work properly. You know, that is generally a good sign. So we're just playing like peekaboo. So we gotta run them? I don't know if there's a sprint button in this game or not. Run quick! Door! So I'm guessing Lucy can spawn in here and probably can kill me. I do get that impression. We are truly in killable range. Fucking, this is actually quite annoying. You know, I mean, like, it's got the potential to be really annoying. And not in like the, you know, oh, it's, you know, it's challenging. It's like, it actually just seems like it's gonna be a pain in the ass. So we have to get through here to that door without being strangled, preferably. It's strangling is effectively optional. Oh, the cage is room key, silly me. Never leave home without the cage as a room key. Amateur mistake, rip. Why can't I open these? What does she look like? Bro, you okay? Like Lucy. Oh, Lucy, you don't look so good. It's like actual zombie. I keep like turning off the fucking, what's it called? I reckon the cage's room key would be in one of the cages. That's where I'd probably put it, to be honest, though. I heard her, but I don't know where she is. That is not ideal. Now, I'm not necessarily scared of Lucy, but I am scared of dying and losing all my progress because I can't save. Lucy is your standard, like, I'm the big scary, I kill you. So it's not really all that terrifying, but it's honestly really disorienting, I can't lie. Hint, you're going to die very quickly. Hang on, I'm gonna just look up the keys. I don't want to just keep blinding myself. Oh, it's random. It's random. It's random. Of course, it's fucking random. Well, I guess it could be over here. My greatest hope is that if I open the drawer and it's in the drawer, I will see it. That is all I ask. Like, logic dictates it probably will not be. It's probably gonna be like where she is, you know, firmly in Lucy territory. In the Lucy zone. This is honestly, this is what I thought Fatal Frame would be. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of what I expected from Fatal Frame. Mom, I threw up. Nice just being over that way. Fucking how do I get to that like last area? If I like open the right drawer, does Lucy like walk up the stairs basically? Lucy, no! Lucy! Lucy! I don't know why. I'm progressively turning into Shaggy throughout my streaming. It seems to be working properly. That is a good sign. Hmm. That light really doesn't do anything, does it? Like, what good is that doing me? Hmm. Where's Lucy gone? There she is. Doing a little gremlin thing again. I want to see if she can like walk up the things like I can. Yeah, they really don't give you like any light, do they? Move over here. It's very, very crunchy, this floor, isn't it? I'm kind of just trying to find things to say, like, it's like not much is really happening, so it's like... I'm sort of reaching into my bank of random words, and I'm just like, yep, that's a sentence. Throw that one out there, that'll work, that'll solve the problem. My brain is sufficiently fucking deep fried at this point. Like my character, I mean, but also mine. I think she's probably over there? I didn't see her. Alright, so being over here is probably the right place to be. Fuck, man, I don't know where the key could be. It's definitely one of the weaker puzzles I've done so far in this game. I think that's the garage key. There she is again, little gremlin herself. This one? There we go, we got it! Let's go! Let's go! We did it! We've solved the puzzle. Using our brilliant brain, yep, that's all it took. Yep, of course, thinking. I'm quite the master of puzzles, I'll have you know. Yes, I'm actually very, very skilled, very smart. So where's the gremlin going this time? Right, she's there. Do you reckon she's actually looking for me, or is she just like wandering? Honestly, I think the reason I don't like Lucy is that I relate to her too much. It reminds me of like when I used to have to get up for school, and like when I was like obviously a kid, I used to kind of just act like a fucking zombie as I like wandered through the house in the morning. You know what I mean? I just sort of drag my feet around. Oh no way, more cages. Do you reckon any of these will have like a bird in them? And then Lucy will just come and fucking devour it in front of me. No, I don't mean to do it again, Lucy, I don't want to. Lucy, no! Oh. Quite cute. I like this little wall thing. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of you know in like in Persona you got like I think it's Kurama Tengu, I think? I think it's that one. It's like something Tengu. They have like a mask like this. Somehow it won't light up. Man has never had a lighter run out of fuel before. Actually won't let me take a shower. Unbelievable. Game was made by Smash players. I guess we just leave? It's jammed, of course. Can we go for this way? It's also jammed. I thought the solution's probably supposed to be really... Oh, right. Okay, you actually were supposed to check both doors, I guess. No, the bird! No, we're all alone. But it's still dripping. Hey, Lucy, okay? Hey, what's up? Oh, what are you doing to the bird? Oh. Oh. Hey, Lucy. Hey, Lucy, if you're hungry, you could... Okay. Kids are wild, man. I'd be a terrible dad. I don't know what I'm basically just taking pictures of the weird art novels. Just post it on my Instagram like, bro, where the fuck am I? Wait, it's just like a little miniature, like a little miniature closet. That's quite cute. I actually really like these things. They're actually very cute. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it. Oh, the one thing I can mention is I actually recently bought a new chair. I'm still using the old creaky thing for now, but I will very shortly. Apparently also taking pictures is disabled, so I'm gonna run to the closet. But yeah, I bought some dodgy chair. Well, somewhat dodgy. Come on, open up. Knock, knock. Oh, bro, you good? Oh, I saw this guy. I saw the pictures of him. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I saw pictures of this guy, and I thought to myself, that's not scary. Like, that was my genuine thought. I saw that, and everyone was like, oh my god, bro, I'm so scared. And I was just like, why? Like, I was just like, why is that scary to you? It's just a man in a mask. Why is that scary? No. I disagree. There you go, you can slam the door, bro. I got you covered, don't worry. Hey, where'd the bathroom go? How the fuck did Lucy do this? This is amazing. A mannequin jaw. Alright. Lucy, this is like next level, what the fuck? How did she manage that? Like, I knew she was a delinquent, but fucking hell. Oh yeah, the light switches are all gone. It's gonna cost a fortune to replace all of those. I feel like my brand is basically just like taking the piss off the big scary. I feel like that's basically that's all that ever happens when I play horror games. I don't know like why that became a thing, but like I feel like I really can't help myself. So do I just wander around in the dark for a while? Because that's my least favorite thing to do. Where does this lead to? Oh, the hell hallway, of course. Hello? Well, I'm back where I bloody started. There's no vinyl record on the phonograph. Is that what it's actually called? The phonograph? Hang on. Oh, I see. Someone also said, like in the, thing, it was just like, that thing with the mask will now chase you, and it's like, okay. Oh no. I was actually more afraid of Lucy. This mannequin wasn't here before. I don't know what just happened. I kind of assumed that was like stomach walls or something, but like, oh, the door closed. It's a sign. Someone wants me to stay out of here. Your sanity is dangerously low. That sounds like, honestly, it does sound like a me problem, I won't lie. Are these pills? You're just fucking shoving pills down my throat. What is that? Is that important? Is there a man-eating mannequin or something? What the fuck? It is? There's a weird symbol on it. It's locked. If only I could use my camera, I could actually see it. So do I have to, like, put the mannequin jaw on it, maybe? Oh, I do! Bro, you okay? Whoa, what the fuck? That's cool. What? You're getting closer! Oh, it's this big spooky baby thing! Like I said, I don't really find that sort of thing scary. Like, to each their own and all that, but like, I'm more scared of people than I am. Well, yeah, people who look like people than people who are just like, I'm Jason Voorhees, lol. So, how do I drop this? I think, there we go. Boop. Yeah, I assumed he was like the fourth killer or something, but I guess not. The hell did he drop me? Can I save? I cannot. Shaving is disabled at the moment. It's locked from the other side. So I'm guessing this is more the standard formula for the game, because I was wondering how you do 4 different, like... Oh, hello. You okay? Okay, she's gone. But like, I was wondering how you do 4 different stories in the same house without them getting very boring very quickly. That is impossible to see what that is. I think it's 2 plates, possibly? So I still can't save, so I'm going to assume that I also can't die, because that would be the friendly thing to do. And this game's very friendly. Are we discovering like more mannequin parts? We're not, okay. Why are there mannequins everywhere? Do mannequins play a part in our life in some way? I guess we're gonna find out one way or another. But I know that it's gonna have like a... Is that really? Really? But I know that it's like... It's gonna have a sad ending, right? But the Dolores ending really fucked me up last time. Like I really didn't like that. I was very sad of how it ended, and I feel like they're probably all gonna be much the same, right? They're all gonna have the same sort of idea of like these people. None of these people like suddenly got better. You know what I mean? None of these people like all of a sudden they were cured. These people all had horrible endings after horrible lives. So is every one of these closets just like got the big spooky in? Where is he? The big spooky baby. These are double-sided closets. So are we like looking for the one where the man is in? I think he's in all of them. I think we found them. I think it's in every single one of these. Yep, they're all infected. I guess we should just try opening one. Hello. You go down the hole? Oh, we can. Okay. Alright. How long are my arms? Jesus Christ! Fucking spindly noodle arms just reaching all the way over here to drop it down. So I guess we just climb down? What psycho actually just walks through fucking cobwebs like that? You'd brush them out of the way, surely. Or you'd like duck under them, wouldn't you? I guess the eyeball room, I'm home. Don't try to take me back, I don't want to leave. Wait, what? Ugh. You don't gonna stick your hand in it, are you? What the fuck? You're having a fucking laugh, mate. Like, in this game, you'd stick your hand in a wall? Fuck off with you. You got the plank of wood. Aren't you lucky? Right, that's great. What do I do with it? What do I... Okay. Do I do it again? It's a fucking plank. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna leave. It's probably not important, right? And we probably triggered the next big jump scare, right? It's gonna be like, boo, when we go back up. So like maybe the plank of wood was in the way of something before, or maybe we just didn't see it. That's gonna be my guess. Yeah, I do fully intend on finishing all these stories, but I do think that all of them are gonna be like, I'm gonna finish all. Oh, I love this clock, man. Can I do this clock in real life? I fucking love this thing. Maybe I might not love the mustache, but it's a cute little clock. Oh, this is her room. Well, that's how she sees it, like a fucking safari, I guess. I take my seat. Can I just perch on her chair? I can. Thank God. Alright, take me up. Do your thing, scary game. Go on. Go on, well. Alright. Interact. Interact. Literally nothing is happening. Okay. This patch is like, you walked into the wrong room. What the fuck? Is there a thing hidden in here? Am I dumb? Probably. What? Does that mean I'm being chased or what? I don't... Camera, calm down! I guess it doesn't mean I'm being chased. I don't know what it means. Oh, this is the one that was locked. Just gotta place that. These whole hallways are so narrow. It's like no matter where I put this, it'll be in the way. And that's where I entered from, I think. Got a drink. I think I can still be killed though, right? I still can't save. Well, I'm always a little bit sad in a way, streaming games like Visage, because they are actually scary. And I think scary games, and this might sound pretty weird coming from a guy who loves horror so much, but I genuinely think that scary games are best played with friends. I do honestly believe that. What the fuck was that? Alright, mate. What the fuck? You can't just like... Can I go down there again? Now we're gonna try that again. But this time with feeling. That's what I would say, but I can't open the fucking drawer! There's literally nothing in there, just a candle. Ooh. Oh, he's running, get him! I can't even run through there. Can't believe it. Is this door? It's jammed. It's jammed. This one is not jammed. Literally, I can't tell when a room is important and when it isn't important in this one. Because there's so many rooms where it's just like, ooh. That was a scare, but I was looking at the floor, so I didn't see it. Oh, this one's not jammed anymore. Oh, it's another door, no way! I love doors! Doors indicate progress. So it feels good for my brain, yep. This game, I feel like this game takes that very seriously. It literally just keeps giving me doors to open. It's like, well, you wanted doors? Well, here you go. Oh, this is the chair hallway. No, it's not. It's a different one. This is not the chair I placed down. What? What? What was that? Someone fucking fart into a trombone. I was like, what the fuck was that? That was... What? You should keep this with you for now. Wait, but I used the flashlight. It didn't work. It's got long fingers. Jesus Christ. So this is the baby demon. He stabs you. So I saw it in the walkthrough. It said like you can use your camera to get rid of him, but I used the camera and it didn't work. So I guess it's like it has to be a certain distance from you or something. So now the real question is, how much do I have to repeat? Because I would rather not have to repeat anything. Ideally, I would just not. This is just a door from again. Okay, so we're not that far back. At least I don't think we are, but it's quite hard to say. I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that we couldn't open that door on the first run through. It's gonna do the thing where it's like, brrr. Didn't do it. Why didn't it do it this time? What? The rusty key. I can open these ones though. For this one, you need legs to climb over the fucking obstacle in the way. Unfortunately, you don't have any. Insulation.
That's why I inject myself with.
I can just hear Dan's voice in my head, like, actually saying that. I hate opening doors in this game. I think it's supposed to be a pain in the ass to, like, add to the horror, you know what I mean? But it's honestly just really, really frustrating. But yeah, like, I mentioned earlier about that, but I haven't really been sleeping very well lately. And because, well, I say that, it's more like I've actually been, I get tired really early in the day, I don't know why. And because of that, I've been able to, like, I haven't really been able to do that much in the day, it feels like. Which is a pain in the butt. So do I need the shovel head? Apparently not. What? Like, why do I... Why can't I pick it up? I have to put it down? Just gonna drop that there for a moment. Keep the enemies out. I can hear noise, so I don't know if he's coming for me or not. Is he coming for me? I don't know how it works. I don't know. Am I being chased? I don't know. Oh, we can get past! Into the goop, let's go. Wait, what the fuck? Can we get past? Can we, like, sneak past? We need the chair? So I think they're all people being bathed in water? Well, probably not really being bathed, you know what I mean? Oh, wait, hang on, the plank. Really obscures my vision. I can't see anything, so I can't be scared. That's how it works, yep. I'm immune to your effects now, you fool. Easy, outplayed. So actually, one thing I can talk about as well is the mortuary assistant. I actually didn't know much about that game. I knew that it was quite popular. Hmm? Oh, I thought he was like attacking me again. Oh, that's where I came from. I'm getting all turned around. I'm just gonna go towards the light. Oh, come on, come in. Come on. I can't open these doors, I'm pretty sure. Oh, is he going in here? Hey bro, what's up? Is it a mannequin or is it a person? I can't tell. Hey bro, what's up? Oh! It's the skin man. Wait, what? He killed me? What do you mean? Unbelievable. It's kind of like Slender Man, actually. I'm like seeing him again. Actually, the face, more than anything, it reminds me of like when you're stretching dough for like a pizza. It kind of looks a bit like that. I'm gonna guess we have to go through here again? I've already forgotten this was the way that I went. It was! Oh, it's speedrun this time. So, ignore that door, turns out. Oh my god, there's so many ways I can go. Do I want door or light? I do like doors, to be honest. I'm a big door fan, personally. Whoa! It's just a brick wall! That actually did get me, though. I won't lie. Even if it was just a big baby face. Oh fuck, stairs. I'm not a stair fan personally either, I won't lie. What? Bro, you good? Oh, is this all like spores or is it something else? Is it like dust? Either way, I guess it's a bad thing, right? But nonetheless, let's hop down. This couldn't go wrong. Honestly, in my head, what was going to happen there was like we're going to jump down, and all those people we saw earlier would just be around us suddenly, and they were going to grab us. Oh, is that a car? What the fuck? Do we have to climb? Hang on. Oh, I guess we can climb now. New skill gained. So I kind of like, sometimes I do have to wonder, where does the inspiration for this stuff come from? Because like sometimes it's kind of cool, or sometimes, you know, it's like all the mirrors or all the bird cages, and you get where they're kind of coming from, right? But then when it's just like a big room full of trash and a car, and it's like, what's like, where did the idea for this come from? You know what I mean? Oh, are we finally back in the normal house again? Saving is disabled at the moment, so I guess fucking not. I guess not then. There we go, quick saving. Ooh. There's a new trail to follow. What is it? If I use those light bulbs, can I actually like... Room that can't go out, my beloved. No matter how powerful she becomes, she'll never... Oh, then that's not broken, so it won't even work. Fair enough. Yeah, this room will always be light. She may try to stop me, but she will fail. A fool. Oh, what happened? More light switches. Oh, and some ambient music too. Oh, I guess I have to go in here. It's light. Lucy. Hey, Lucy. Is it a lighter? Probably. Hey, Lucy. Hello. Sarah and Dad. So I guess I just follow the light. It's jammed. It's also jammed. There's so much jam. What do I do? It's still jammed. Ibuprofen. Hang on. Is there a key? Well, I guess it wouldn't help it because it's jammed. Yeah, it's not locked, but nonetheless. Covered. No. Upper cupboard. That one. Oh, there you go. But no. And lighter. I can't tell what it is. There's a window here. That's a little jingle that plays when you try to open the door. Okay, I didn't do it that time. There's like a line here, as if there's something wrong with it, you know what I mean? Oh. Oh, it's bath time. So you should have said so earlier, you silly Billy. What are you doing? Alright, let's get in the bath. Come on, let's take our clothes. Actually, no, on Twitch. Don't take your clothes off, please. Please keep them on. I actually, I realized this is probably gonna sound really weird out of context, but I mean, like, I was drawing the character recently. Obviously, I've been working on it for a while. And, like, it sort of suddenly occurred to me that, like, if I accidentally pressed the wrong layer, it would probably classify as, well, being bannable by on Twitch. So I probably shouldn't ever stream myself drawing this character. It's taking a while. It's like very immersive bath being what's the word? Bath being filled up. Wait, hang on, go get the curtain out of the fucking bath. What are you doing? You gotta move the curtain. It's gonna get soaked. Actually, I guess it's like designed for this. It's probably got like some sort of coating on it. Wait, I just realized there's no steam, so this is actually cold water. It's gonna be the shittest bath I've ever had. Unbelievable. Like, I guess it is a demon that's running it, to be fair, but like... Okay. Aggie. Time-wise. 33 flaws, 100 milliliters. Wait, 100 milliliters? There's a bit more than that, surely. Surely more than 100 milliliters in this bottle, what the heck? Is there something I'm supposed to do? Like pull the plug or something? Like what? I just feel like... I feel like it'd be... Oh! Hey friend, what's up? Alright, bye. I'll see you later, yeah? Can I leave now? Oh, bro, you good? What's up? It's still jammed, so we still can't leave. Oh, but it's not being run, so it is full up. Right, bath time, let's get in. Are we actually getting in? Now, whatever you do, just get in with your clothes on, alright? And then we'll be alright. Just get in with your clothes on. Alright, good. It probably feels like arse, but it's fine, because it's not bannable. It's not bannable. It's also probably fucking freezing cold. Like, it must be so cold. Oh. Oh no, it's the goop monster. It's like... Cthulhu or something, I don't know. It was obviously very dark, I couldn't see anything. I feel like maybe I should have done the brightness after all. It's a bit... Oh, where are we now? Right. So this is when she was very small. I guess this is when she first heard it, and then...
Lucy! Supper's ready! Come on up! Lucy?
Lucy! I'm kind of waiting for like a twist where it's just like, and then Lucy fucking killed her parents, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Why did she do that? She loved Pico!
I don't know. She's never done anything like it.
Wait, were her parents like really into latex?
I think we should see a professional.
Also, now that I think about it, this is actually the first time you've ever had like actual supernatural stuff happen, right? Like with this girl, because the first woman just had dementia. And she dealt with like she went through pretty realistic like things that happen when people have dementia.
Heard the diagnostic. She could be.
You know, like it was pretty standard, pretty normal stuff, really. It was just in like obviously a very spooky environment. It was all like very.
I know all that. But who the hell prescribes syringes for a child? Couldn't they just give us pills like everyone else? How can a child trust a parent that thrusts needles up their arms? This new doctor
Needles aren't that bad, I'm gonna be honest. They really run out of proportion. But it is, I do agree, it is kind of fucked up. But you'd think you would just give them pills because they're a kid, right? Or some of that, you know, that sort of like Calpol, sort of, like the sort of liquidy medicine that you can drink. That's why I used to have as a child, so I wouldn't even have tablets in my mouth. There's no fucking way I would have been like, yep, syringes, of course.
It's been worsening ever since we went to these doctors. Imaginary friends and all these weird behaviors. She doesn't even call me mom anymore.
They're just trying to help. It's not their fault. Even before we sought their help, she had problems.
What a shit
Killed
dad,
people,
like,
for
just,
fuck's sake.
like, he's just making it worse. What do you mean? Why you just... Like, I understand him being stressed the fuck out, right? But, like, you can't just be like, the doctors are just doing their best, honey. It's like, you can't be on your wife's side here, I feel like. She's obviously fucking terrified and stressed the hell out. You gotta help her calm down. That's a bathtub full of blood. This is actually a lot of blood. Actually, it kind of looks quite thick. It's more like tomato soup than it is blood, to be honest. Oh well, time to go. Hop in, let's go. We'll take our socks off this time, just in case, yeah? Yeah, that's a gross sound. Very... It sounded very, squishy. Moaning. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can also confirm that there are no clothes on the floor, therefore he did not have to actually take his clothes off at all. Good man. He knows that I'm streaming, he's on my side, I'm glad. Lucy? I shouldn't take the piss of these people. They're...
Are you okay? Open the door now! Lucy!
What's going on?
She locked herself in there. She won't open!
Lucy, open that door now.
So is the ceiling covered in blood?
Lucy, open
Oh,
the
sure, right.
doors now. Move!
Oh, there's the baby man. Ugh. That's pretty grim. It won't stop me from being a horrible bastard and keep making jokes about it, but like it is pretty grim. It makes me think of the mannequin shot we got earlier, right? Is that what it's like a reference to? Oh, we're still locked in the bathroom. You found a progress item. You're not been in the progress room. It's not the time game! Like, ugh. If I could say one good thing about it, it's that, like, it's very cleanly ripped off. Like, the bones aren't damaged at all. She just sort of just you know, just sort of pulled it off and just... Anyway. That's the whole chapter. A gruesome end. That was really short. We are an hour and a half into the stream. Once you've completed a chapter, you are far from being finished. You can start a new chapter. I'm gonna, like, drop the camera, because I'm pretty sure it will just go to the safe room. So, I mean, I guess... I mean, the last chapter I did took like 4 hours. That chapter was over really quickly. I'm gonna... I guess we'll finish Fatal Frame as well today then. 50%, yeah, we're halfway there. Alright, well, next week I'll come at the Visage, we'll probably do the crutches, because they're right there, I guess. But yeah, what's actually interesting is I thought I saw all of the other, like, killers in the, Hang on, we've got to quit the main menu, get the shoes, there they are, the dreaded shoes. I bet they're gonna be like the main villain, it's gonna be like those shoes in some way, it's gonna be like... These are the shoes of King Evil Dark. Yes. 500 years ago, he cursed these shoes, so anyone who wore them would suffer a terrible fate indeed. And they just happened to be, like, worn by Lucy, who was a child. And honestly, I don't know how the fuck she did it, because... Hint, avoid standing in the dark for too long. It is pretty dark, to be fair. Anyways. But, right, it's just... So, thoughts. It was pretty grim. I think, again, Dolores felt more realistic, I would say. Dolores chapter felt more believable to me. That was the one that was like... It ended in a way that I could fully understand, and it was just horrible. It was just like... It was very sad, you know? You see it and you're just like, fuck, man. I wish it could have been better. I wish they could have had a better time. This chapter's ending was a bit, I think, a bit too extreme. It was trying too hard to be like, whoa, then she ripped her jaw off, isn't that crazy? And it's just like, okay. Okay, game. You know what I mean? It's like, it feels a bit too... yeah, sure, it's gruesome also, because I guess it's not very bright anymore, so I'm gonna turn up the light a little bit. I'm just like vibrate, what the fuck? Yeah, it was a bit too... Like, it was trying harder to just be, like, you know, gruesome than it was actually scary. Which I'm not really a fan of, really. I don't really... It's not like I don't get grossed out, but I've got a pretty strong stomach, I would say. And obviously I feel bad for Lucy as a character. He didn't really get that much time. They kind of just threw all the story at the end of the chapter, you know what I mean? Like, all of it was right there at the end. It was just like, here's the whole story of what happened to Lucy. Although we don't really know when the demon started talking to her. Nor do we really know why it started talking to her, for that matter. But I don't really understand fully. I feel like there's a lot that I don't know, you know what I mean? It was definitely... Dolores was by far... Like it's not even close. Dolores was such a better chapter than that one. That one was kinda... It was kinda spooky. But when they got rid of Lucy as the villain, it became the big baby man in the mask. I was like, okay. Alright, cool. You know what I mean? It was just like, fair enough. Scary. Ooh. It's like, it's the same reason, like, what's it called? Dead by Daylight isn't scary, right? It's like no one finds that game scary, and this is just like, you put like a mask on a person and they become so much less scary to me. They become so much less frightening. And like you could obviously get all psychological about it. You could be like, but technically you should be more afraid because people are more likely to be themselves if they have a mask on, or some bullshit like that. I don't care. Like, I mean to say that people are not visually scary if they've got a dumb mask on. It doesn't matter how good the mask is. The mask is not scary. The mask is a prop. It's like a Halloween thing. It's what kids dress up for, you know, on Halloween. It's just, yeah. Not really scary. Anyway, so that chapter was like a solid like 4 out of 10. That was alright. Dolores was like a 9 out of 10. Dolores was very, very good in all fronts. Other than Dolores herself not really being that scary, I guess. Because it was just some old lady chasing after me. It wasn't really like, I wasn't really like, oh fuck no! Like, I was scared of dying in the same way that I was when Lucy and the baby were chasing me. I was like, you know, I could die, and if I do die, I lose all my progress and that'll be annoying. But it was also like, you know, they're not really visually that scary, I guess, to begin with. So maybe I can't really use the mask complaint as like a thing. Doesn't matter. Let's go play Fatal Frame. Let's quit. Let's boot up my my PlayStation 2. Yes. I think I left it somewhere around here. Yes, there it is. There's that knife. I found my PlayStation 2 at last. Yes, you can hear it, of course. You might be able to see it even. I don't think you can yet, actually. Let me just fix that. Do it real fast. Oh, that's the... Why do I still have this layer? Let's get rid of that. This is now a Fatal Frame stream. Is it this one? Yes, there we go. Right, I'm gonna quickly go edit the thing then. There we go. I think that'll work. And then we type in Fatal Frame. Free the tormented. I just realized I wrote ration, not ratio. Hang on. There we go. That's a ration. Your reward rations. Right. There's some really cursed shit in like in my fucking Discord, just like English. I don't know how you pronounce the German way of saying it. Here we are again, Fatal Frame, ignore the title, don't worry, it's not important. I actually really didn't think I'd be playing this game today. Like, I really thought that Visage thing would take up the whole stream, but like, that was really short. Like, so I think chronologically that is the first one, if I'm not mistaken. So I can kinda understand, I guess. I think that's all set up. I can understand, like, they would have had some difficulties, right? You know what I mean? Like, it's inevitable, isn't it? No, they were still finding their feet, they were still learning, they didn't know what they were doing yet. Yeah, all the technology was there, but they didn't really know how to use it just yet. It just occurred to me, so like this, yeah, the big black stain is on the sofa because last time we played this game, I think his name was K. Yeah, he kind of just got incinerated for some reason. He's kind of just actually dead. He's just gone. It's really weird because like other girl was she's literally sleeping. Like anime girl is sleeping upstairs, but for some reason when he got taken, he just fucking just burned under the sofa. He's got roasted. Actually, just cremated. I think you're all caught up. I think that's all that's happened in the entire story so far, so don't worry. I think last stream ended with us listening to a cassette tape, right? So I guess now we just go on to we sleep.
If I see you, I don't know. Am I supposed to be alive?
What does that mean? What do you mean? Why would seeing you have anything to do with that? I think that was actually just our room, isn't it, for a moment? Like, you know, this room, of course, the real, yeah. Yeah, so Fatal Frame. I'm gonna say my thoughts before I finish the game, because I know what my final thoughts will be anyway. I genuinely really loved this game. I thought it was really cool, and you don't believe me, you probably wouldn't, but I just really like a lot of games. But like, it's got a glaring flaw in my eyes, and that glaring flaw is the combat. The combat sucks. The combat is terrible. I really, really don't like it. I think some people probably really dig it. I don't. I'm not one of those people.
I have to see him. I
have to find him, be sure.
I...
Hour 13. Calling of the tattoo. I wonder whose voice that is we're hearing. Oh, it's a tattoo woman. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for the tattoo woman, to be honest. It's one of those things, isn't it, really, where it's like, you can't... Like, yeah, she's trying to kill us, and yeah, that's kind of lame. I don't really... I'm not a big fan of dying, personally. What? What?
I can feel the thoughts of so many people being etched into me. So many voices. So much pain. Please don't forget me. This is my voice, my memory, my pain.
Okay. So I came in here to grab the ammunition over here anyway. I didn't think there was gonna be some sort of event, so. Please don't forget me. So what did they drop? The Mirror Fragment 5. All my pain, my longing. So, are there gonna be enemies? I thought there's gotta be enemies, right? Like, it surely stands to reason that there would be enemies. Herbal medicine! Oh, new dialogue?
I'm here. I'll always be here. I never wanted to leave you. I wanted to be with you. I'm here. I'll always be here. I never wanted to leave you. I wanted to be with you.
Well, I can save him out as well.
I'm here. I'll always...
I'm guessing the voice is indicative of, like, of where you can find the mirror fragments. That's my guess. So there's probably a voice That's probably a meta fragment in that sort of tree area somewhere. But for now, I'm just gonna stack up on some items because I will die a lot this stream. You may doubt me. You may have great faith in my abilities as a true gamer. Yes, but I don't. I will die a lot in this stream, so I'm gonna have a lot of items prepared just in case.
Never wanted to leave you. I wanted to be with you.
Alright.
I never wanted to leave you.
I never wanted to leave you. So I think like the brightness of the subtitles is important here.
I never wanted to leave you. I wanted to be with you. I'm here. I'll always be here. I never wanted to leave you. I wanted to be with you. I'm here.
Turns out there was a wooden moral tablet in the shape of a person.
I never wanted to leave you. I wanted to be with you one more time. I'm here.
It's really hard to... There it is. Mirror Fragment 1. I wanted us to be together again. It's gonna be like the backstory for the woman then. Is that gonna be the idea? So it's not over here. So I guess it's probably through here then? I'm gonna guess it's upstairs. Because this is the woman who was crying in front of the mirror, wasn't it? She like brushing her hair. She was talking about like the man who obviously never came back because he got murdered. The text was white all the way over here. Okay, I guess there's nothing to it this time. Guess I don't really fancy doing that. What if I go through here? Nope. I guess not. Man, it feels really good to unwind from all that sad stuff in Visage with some more sadness in a different game. And it's really grating because like all throughout the week I kept thinking like, oh, I can talk about this, I can talk about that, this, that, and like now that I'm streaming, I've literally like I don't remember any of it. Like I'm just like, what? I had things to say. No, it's only through here somewhere. There aren't that many doors here, though. There's a small room on the other side. I can just hear the one breathing down my neck from my outside. At the moment I come out of this, I'm gonna be stabbed instantly. How do we get into this room? Like, there's a hole in there. So that's probably where we have to go. What if I take a picture of it? Is that gonna help? I don't think it's helping. Where is she? Where is woman? I guess she's gone. I guess she couldn't find me, huh? Like, is it any different now? Oh, there's no woman breathing down my neck constantly? Like, it's gotta be this thing, right? It's gotta be important somehow for it. So the map says... Oh, there was a door there, isn't there? But I can't get through. So it couldn't be in there because this is an optional door as far as I understand. So I don't think that's important. Ooh. Actually, we jump, I won't lie. Hello. It's gonna be a tricky one to fight though, isn't it? Because it's quite an annoying place to fight someone. No, well the candle has just gone out. Which is always wonderful news. Literally my least favourite words in this entire game.
You can't escape me.
Immediately escapes.
You can't escape me. Come back here. Where are you going? You're escaping me. Please stop doing that.
So, where's the nearest exit? I mean, we could... Actually, isn't there a candle in that room? I don't think of it. There is, right? I do love the way she actually just sort of fucking walks through. Yeah, I think there is a candle in here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Easy. You were simply outplayed. I escaped you.
I'm sorry.
So anyway, as I was saying, outplayed. Farewell. She just disappears as a part of the plan. Oh, I go for a door. Did she go away now? She's still coming for me. Very slowly though. She found us. She did do it. Give her a round of applause, everyone. Let's go get some more ammo while we're here, actually.
You can't escape me.
Oh, wait, we found a different mirror shard. Look at that. She found a different one.
I will shatter my
What's that? I can't hear you, mate. Sorry, what?
these pieces.
You have to speak up over the static and the noise. Oh, okay, she actually left me though, so that's good.
Pieces of me. I will shatter my memories. These shards. These pieces of me. I will shatter
It's actually really annoying to pick these fucking things up.
these pieces of
It's so tiny
I will shatter my memories.
that it's really difficult to actually pick them up. There we go. Mirror fragment free. My longing, my memory. I think there's medicine in this room, isn't there? But yeah, because this whole game, like a lot of horror games, are just very sad for some reason. I guess it's quite like a happy horror game, though, to be fair. We were so close. Oh my god. Still only have 2 upgraded lenses. Do we like miss like 5 of them or something at some point? I felt there's gonna be so many more that we don't have for some reason. We're back out here again. I think I know the way back anyway. Still, if I could just. If I could just. So it's definitely over here, I'm sure of that much. But I'm gonna actually look up. I'm gonna look up a walk. Hang on, where is it? It's not gonna bookmark, I just realized there it is. No, that would certainly solve my problem, wouldn't it? Okay, so it's doing the usual thing where it just lists like a billion different like it lists off all this stuff and it's just like here is fucking everything you should do to be perfectly optimal, and I'm just like, okay, how do I do the actual like the main story then? How do I do the part I'm actually doing? Right. Yeah, so for some reason, like, this guide is just like, the first mirror piece you'll get is in the blind room. It's like, what? Where'd you go all the way there first? Projection room, garden corridor, blind, we've got all those ordered already. Keynoter is one of them we haven't gone to yet. So I think it's. Like, let me just look at the map real fast here. So it's not there. It's not there. It's not there. I think it might be here. I really don't know why. Wait, no, this is the Komodo room. Hang on. Wait, so was I right before I went last time? Once more. Was I correct with the place I went to? Because this is the Komodo room, right? Hang on. I'm gonna read it exactly. I'll read it for you so you can hear it with me, yeah? Walk to the back of the kimono room and enter the double doors here that will lead to the hanging prison. Hanging prison? Is it this thing? I guess it is. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Alright, there we go. That's all it was. There you go. That's the whole guide. Fully read for you. You're welcome. Oh, you can even hear it. Look at that. That does explain a whole lot, doesn't it? Hello, hanging prison. I keep thinking it's like,
I want to see you again. I know I can't see you again, but still, if I could just see you once more. Once more. Just one more time.
This whole trend really was just fucked up, wasn't it? But I keep seeing the, I don't remember her name, you know. She's in Final Fantasy X.
I know I can't see you again, but
Like, the main girl in Final Fantasy X. I want to see you again. Mirror Fragment 2. I have found a part for the camera obscura. You have acquired upgraded lens. Pierce. What does it do? Increases damage. Length of effect increases, you level it up. Temporarily increases the damage taken inflicted on a photographed ghost. So you can like chain it, I guess, with other attacks to do more damage. And it requires 2 spirit points. I see. So it's best to use it on goes of high HP. The higher your level, the longer your length of effect. It sounds like one is actually worth upgrading then, to be honest, because I mean, if it's good for like boss fights, right? Why does she like crouches down? She goes full goblin mode. Where does this lead to anyway? Apparently nowhere, it's just like a vent or something. I don't know. Do I smell some 3 points?
you said you would come back.
Yeah, and I'm back, aren't I? Hello. You're welcome. Well, I got 75 points for that, so I'll take it.
You said you would come back.
I think that's the sign it's gonna like launch a projectile, right? Yeah. You said you would come back. Oh, no, I don't want to be hugged, no! I'm Japanese, no! Hang on, how do I heal? That was weird. In front of the camera. Okay, how did that not count though? Yeah, that's why that didn't count, really? Hang on, did that? Yeah, let's take a look. Camera, do I have enough points? I think I do to get the last upgrade. Yes, let's go! Now we've only got 2 more range to get. The range within which you can catch ghosts. I don't know. I still don't really know what range actually does. Genuinely no idea what that means. Oh, we should really put Pierce on, shouldn't we? Pierce actually sounds useful for upgrade, so... How do I use Flash and Store? I was so close. How did that not count? You're gonna fucking laugh, mate. What? Actually unbelievable. I'm getting scammed. I'm just gonna leave. It's not worth it. Farewell. Oh yeah, this one can follow you, can't it? Oops. Okay, I'm gonna leave. I did not. I'm quite sure I actually said no. And you can quote me on that. Yep, no. Nah, that's a long way out. We're gonna take the short route. Because my candle is about to die again. Oh. Hang on, what? Is it over here? Over here? What's adjacent to this? The wooden figure room. Apparently that's underground though. I don't know if we can even enter there. I don't think we can get it right now anyway. I think the walkthrough did mention the barred hallway, and that was adjacent to the room next to this one. So we're gonna assume that it's probably that. But for now it's time to leave because for some reason the candle mechanic is still in play even though we're kind of just on the last night and we're working on getting rid of her. I don't really understand why the candle mechanic was put in the game. I really don't get it. It feels so fucking arbitrary to me. You can't escape me. You're escaping me. Please come back. I thought I said you couldn't escape. Where are you going? So I think what we actually have to do in this case is probably bait her. Then we have to do the old wrap around trick. And then we go downstairs. You said you would come back. Yeah, the candle mechanics, it just feels like just a bad idea. Like I can't really think of anything good about it, you know what I mean? It just feels so lame. Like it's just a bad idea on every level. It sucks. It's just such a pain in the ass. Okay, so it's actually up this way. Escape me. I feel like every now and then I just sort of remember that these are ghosts and I can run through them. Only like every so often it sort of occurs to me, I'm like, oh yeah. I found you. We're just playing like hide and seek there. We're actually just having a really fun time. Want to go outside? Oh boy, do I. Let's go outside and get our candle back. And also our health. And sleep again. Meow. So, I guess we'll just retrace our footsteps here. I'm mainly going this way because I want to get the film. Where? Just gonna wrap around like that. It's quite simple, really. I'm just going to grab my film. Oh look, there it is. Well, I guess I'll be going now. See you. Farewell. For a second, I thought the door was blocked. I was like, really? Guess we'll save the game again while we can. You said you would come back. Yeah, I realized recently that there actually is something we didn't do. And I feel kind of annoyed that we didn't do it. And that thing that I realized is over here. Over here, there is this big old bookshelf, whatever it's called, this thing over here. Chest of drawers, is it? This thing. We didn't move the fucking thing, so we can't get to that door behind it because I never moved it as the guy, as a man while we were playing as him. I'm actually so upset about that. Oh, there's a candle here, look at that. You know what, I'm probably not coming back through here again, so I'm just gonna take the candle now. Might as well reset the time we've got. I keep hearing the word dream come up, and every time I hear the word dream, for some reason I think of the end of Silent Hill 2. I don't know why. It's very specific. But like, I think the ending of Silent Hill 2 is one of my favorite endings in any game ever. It's like, even if you take away the horror part of that game, that ending is genuinely just beautiful. It's so sad, but it's beautiful. It's beautifully written. It's very, very good. I love it. It feels like a perfect portrayal of what it's like to be diagnosed with a terminal illness, or at least it's exactly how I would imagine it was. Because obviously, I myself, as far as I know, I'm not actually dying, contrary to what I said at the start of the stream. I should hopefully not be dying. Hopefully. So yeah, but it's kind of like, I think that sort of ending sort of letter from James's wife is like, yeah, I think in my opinion it is beautiful and very, very sad. And I think that because it's being remade, isn't it? The game is being remade. That's the one thing they don't need to change. The voice actress for that was perfect, but the voice actress fucking nailed it. It was so good. Am I going the right way here? We want to go to this hallway, I think. That was the implication I got anyway. Because they mentioned in the walkthrough they were like, barred hallway, so I didn't really look if that was where we actually have to go. But because it was mentioned, I'm going to assume that it is. That's how it works. That's not where we want to go. How do you get there? I think you have to go for the kimono room, right? So that would be to enter this room. Okay, that's easy then. Blah blah blah. What is that? What is that plant on the top left there? What is that? It kind of looks gross. It's like it looks like a really shitty feather duster, but it's like all the leaves are black or whatever for some reason. It actually kind of annoys me that they put that little hole there just to taunt you. It's like, look at this thing you could have gotten if you'd been better at the game. You said you wouldn't come back. Wait, why did she spawned in this room, but did she despawn?
You said you would come back.
You would come back. I kind of love that the ghosts do despawn when you just leave the room. Like, it's just the implications of that. It's just like, they're like, fuck! they've gone to like 2 different rooms, what do I do now? What? What? Why did it do that? What was the point of that? Okay, cool. Oh.
I feel like you've been in my dreams for so long. Over and over.
Is this me?
But I don't want this dream anymore.
Same! Wow, it's just me! But yeah, all the bodies are on the floor, and they're all bleeding from the head, which implies they were shot or something. Which is really weird because they were kind of hung up by the neck. You'd think they'd actually already be dead, but... Purifying light, sure, I'll pick it up. Again, it's quite out of the way, like I don't think I'll come back to this area. I don't want this dream anymore. Mirror Fragment 4. This whole time, I've been dreaming. The fragments of the mirror all together. The mirror of loss. This is her longing. I'm... A book has been put away with the mirror fragment. The Tattooed Diary 2. The sequel. I endure the piercing of the soul so people can wash away their feelings. The pain of the holly engraved on me shows me many dreams, many kinds of pain and love. I take on the pain of being left alone, the pain of living. But these pains I bear, they do not fade, but are engraved somewhere hidden and remain. Of the various pains, the more vivid ones ache most intensely. Nobody will take my holly. It is mine alone. I engrave my feelings, my holly, in these mirrors and break them here, because they are my feelings alone. But if it were in my power, I would see him one more time. You added Tattooed Diary 2 to your file.
I want to see you.
So a fun fact before we continue, I actually read, again in the walkthrough, that on the New Game Plus, apparently there's like a secret boss fight there, and I only remembered it because it said like Reika Kuze or whatever, right? Apparently you fight that person on a New Game Plus, so that's kind of an interesting little detail that we didn't get to see because I'm not doing a New Game Plus. There is no fucking no fucking chance at all that I do then. Literally no chance. Again, I actually thought the story was quite interesting and I liked the gameplay, but I didn't like the combat. It's the only thing that makes me not instantly say, I'll just go play Fatal Frame the other ones after this, because I imagine the combat's probably no better in those games. If anything, it's probably worse because it'll be the older ones I'd probably play rather than the newer ones. It's one of those things, isn't it, where like a lot of newer horror games are kind of just recycling the same thing, which is why I love Resident Evil as a series, because they're always trying out new stuff with each game, and it's just such a fun time.
My fault. It's all my fault.
But yeah, it's for that reason alone, basically. I love Resident Evil, but also Yeah, a lot of horror game series just kind of recycle the same thing over and over again. They're too afraid to change anything because they know, like, yeah, people like the first game for some reason. We know what that reason is, so we're just gonna keep making the same thing again and again and again.
Never awaken from her dreams for all eternity.
Oh no, it's the hand again. It's gonna hurt a lot. I can't seem to change for some reason. I can't change the Oh, whoops, I need to do that. Oh, there you go. It's the wrong button. That's probably why. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sort of like learning the controls all over again. Oh. I killed him. Oops. Oh, I was trying to make him take more damage. Oopsies. So what do we do now? Is you drop something? I guess we just go in here. Inside the screens is what looks like a stone bed. At the other end, I see I draw leads further into the shrine. Do you enter from over here then? I don't know why. I really thought you entered from that side, but I guess not, huh? Wait, no, it has been stretched out. You used to be able to get behind it, didn't you? Like, there used to be a way to get behind this screen, wasn't there? I swear, like, there's no fucking way that I'm like making that up, right? You used to be able to get behind it, and there was like something hidden back there, like an item. Am I crazy? am I being gaslit? Where do we go now? I guess we could just go further up. Maybe I gotta like talk to the thingy pedestal. Oh, yeah, there we go then. That's I have put the mirror of loss on the pedestal. The device holding up the red screens is open. The read screen, sorry. Can we go in here now? Yes. Inside the screens, the bare rock beneath the floor is exposed. It looks like the stone bed in the center was carved straight out of the rock. Looking closely at the stone bed, I can make out traces of red and purple ink. It looks like a tattooing ceremony took place here. I actually had to do some research into tattoos for a character I was making. I ended up not really using much of it, but it was pretty interesting to sort of learn about different tribes and stuff and like sort of importance of their tattoos and the like. It was kind of fun. I feel like I'm by no means any kind of expert, but like it is. I don't know. I've always just thought it was quite cool. Like, if any of the sort of the travel sort of people who have like tattoos all over their face and their heads, their bodies, and every way. I think it's a really cool look. I don't know. I really like it. What was that? I think it said from now on there is no going back or something. Final hour, the abyss of the horizon. So this is really it, huh? You have 10,000 points. This is all we need to buy something, probably. Hey, what's up? Something is reflecting light. Oh, sacred water, nice. Something about the idea of like just some old like shrine maidens being like, I'll place this ammunition here. I'll place, I guess it's film. I'll place this film for a camera right here on this on the shrine as an offering. The sacred water makes a bit more sense. It's like my offering to the god of photography, Type 14 film.
Let me sleep forever.
Forever. Why does she stand like that? It's a very... You know what I mean? Hang on, I don't know if I'm gonna even fit on the camera. Like, it's very, very stiff posture. It can't be comfortable. Just be like, this. I don't really understand. Like, when I'm standing, I look a bit more relaxed, right? I kind of just sort of rest my arms at my side or whatever. I don't, like, try to stiffen them up to be really straight. Again, I don't know if I can even really be seen. Because it's not a very good camera. I can sort of see myself showing up on the stream now. I can sort of see, yeah, you can barely see it. You can might be able to get a rough idea what I'm standing like. But I think it's too dark as well, because I'm wearing like a very dark jacket, so... Well, anyway, let's play the game, yeah? Do I have to stand in the cage? This game is pretty heavily built on love, isn't it? It seems like love is like the main theme. Having like a person to reach for. Lie in peace. There's a lot of stairs, I'm gonna be honest. Most gruesome nurse rhyme I've ever heard. That was barely English. I'll try saying that again, shall I? The most gruesome nursery rhyme I've ever heard. We'll do a second take, you know, just in case. Just cut the first one out of the VOD, yeah? Oh, there's no stairs here. I see. I was confused.
I won't let you escape.
Shame.
Never.
Why don't they just stop seeing? It's really jarring, though, isn't it? I can't believe one of the things that's kind of just like, why do they even have the enemy here? I won't let you escape, ever. Unfortunately, I did not ask for your permission. This is going to be a nightmare to do without getting attacked. Luckily, I don't think she's interested in actually attacking me. Why are there two of them now? Fuck off! Get off me! No! I'm gonna fall! There are 3 of them? Can you just not? How about that? Hot idea. Hot take right here. How about we just don't? How about you just don't summon any more like things for me to fight? Just let me descend, yeah? Let me go down and just fight the final boss, yeah? With all my items intact, preferably. I don't waste anything on them. Can you please leave me alone? So let's grab this. Tattoo diary free. I had a dream about him. In the rift, that hell of holly, he came before me as I was about to be lowered into the abyss. The mistress does not notice. It's my dream after all. He extends his hand. I do too. Just as our fingers are about to touch, the holly abates just a bit, and I didn't lose myself, but we couldn't touch. Even I, who have been engraved with the holly of so many people, even I might still be able to dream of him in my eternal sleep. Yeah, like I was saying, it seems like in general this idea is quite a prevalent thing in this game, huh? It didn't even say, like, the door won't open, it just cuts away, they're like, nah. Fight the enemies, mate. Hang on, I'm actually gonna do something really outrageous. I'm gonna look at the walkthrough again and just check and see real quick if there's like... Yeah, it looks like you do have to fight them. You know, when I'm doing this, it looks really weird on the webcam. I can sort of see that, like, on the stream, it looks really strange, doesn't it? Or this side of it. It kind of just looks like my mouth's all covered up. Pretty odd. So this is something I really would rather not have to do, but unfortunately, I do have to fight. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do this. This legitimately looks impossible to me, I'm gonna be honest. I guess that one just didn't count. Sleep. Sleep. Like, how do you actually fight this? Like, honestly. Did the devs, like, actually test this shit out? Was one of the devs like, this seems acceptable, yes? It's just so unfun. I really hate these sorts of fights this game has. It's so absurd to me. It's just like, what's the fucking point, mate? Like, just make this... Why do you make the game actually anti-fun? Like, why do you hate fun? That you would be like, now you have to fight 3 of the most annoying enemy in the game at the same time. And you literally have to, there's no option, there's no choice, you have to fight them to proceed. And if you die, you go all the way back to the top of the fucking staircase and die and have to do all of it again. And it's just, what's the point? Why? Just... How about just not doing that? Wouldn't that be great? Ugh, okay, I fucking missed with she ducks. I'm just gonna keep going for these shitty shots because it's my best bet, I think. Also, it doesn't help that because they can fly, they're so hard to track. They could just be like fucking anywhere. Like, you try to aim a shot and then suddenly there's like 2 of them diving on you and you can't see them because you're busy looking at the one shot. Also, this is draining all of my fucking, like, film. Literally right before I fight the boss, you know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. Like, they better just give me, like, fucking mountains of film in, like, within those doors. Because, like, I feel like I'm barely gonna have enough film just to kill these guys. I really didn't get a chance to dodge there. I was trying to move, it just didn't. Apparently, it just didn't count. I'm gonna save the Type 61 film for the final boss. Fucking, it's pull your fucking camera! Oh my god! Please! Oh, fuck. How did anyone get past this, man? It's just so bad. I don't understand why anyone would do this. What psycho puts this fight in the game? Why? Like, I can't even, like, take a moment to, like, really look at them because of just how many of them there are. Like, the second I try to aim, like, taking these shots isn't so bad, but even those ones are risky. Also, dodging is impossible because the terrain fucking sucks too. There's just things to run into everywhere. Like, everything about this is terrible. I don't know why Wally thought, yeah, let's just put this before the final boss. This is the, like, I don't care how hard the final boss is. This is worse. This is harder than the final boss. Because this is awful. This is, on its own, this is as bad as the candle mechanic. I have to go use the fucking Sacred Water now. We'll probably die anyway, so we'll get all these items back and we can just do it again, I guess. But I wouldn't worry too much about me wasting stuff. Did that count? Thank goodness it counted. You literally cannot dodge. There's no room to dodge. Where's the camera aiming? Did I aim at the fucking ghost? Oh my god. I hate the combat in this game so much. Like, genuine hatred. How do you attack them when they do that attack? I'm guessing you can't? They kind of just like teleport on top of you. I don't know if that did any damage to them or not. Fucking... They just sort of learn that they can just like hide in the walls so I can't attack them. That's a stone mirror used up. That's all my healing items gone. Oh boy. Left for the final boss too. Great game design, honestly. Absolutely stellar game design, truly. But what if we just make them use all of their things right before the final boss? And probably won't even replenish any of them, I'm gonna guess. I'll be surprised if they give me anything. Like, we're going for that door, we're gonna fight the final boss right away, I guarantee it. Give me a chance! Oh my god, please! Please actually let me fight them, like, just stop spawning them on my fucking head. Where the fuck are they? Like I aim my camera and they're just invisible all of a sudden, and then suddenly they just attack me. It's like, what the fuck do you deal with this? Like, they're impossible to see! Where the fuck do they go? I'm still probably not gonna kill any of those right before I die. I don't know where the fuck I'm aiming because like when I pull out the cameras, they're suddenly not there anymore. Like they're definitely there before I pulled out the camera. Like where have they gone again? Right? They're right in front of me. I pull out the camera, then they're gone. Like where the fuck did they go? These are the worst enemies in the game, hands down. Like as the tier list I made you actively states, like they're just awful. Just so bad. Just I don't know why they're in the game. I don't know why they exist. I understand even less why there are 3 of them. Like fighting one of them was difficult enough. Fighting 3 of them is sadistic. Like it's awful. I'm not gonna stop complaining until we get to the final boss, I swear to god. I don't understand. What fucking psycho was like, yep, that sounds like a great idea. Let's put that in the game. Just put up the Great Wall of China right before the final boss fight. Also, no save point either. Why would they need to save their game before fighting the hardest fight of the entire game? That would be ridiculous. We're gonna be seeing this walk quite a lot, I guarantee you. We're seeing the sacred film and the sacred water at least 8 more times before the game is finished. I will say at some point in this stream my dad's probably gonna come home because like he's been away for a little bit. And when he does, I probably will take a slight break, like a 5-minute break, just to go like chat with him for a moment. Let me sleep forever. So this time we're gonna fight the enemies on the way down. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Boat you'll ride the last trip to the other side. Once you get there, sacred marks you'll bear. They shall be peeled off should you fail to lie still. I don't know why it's so pronounced that. So, fail to lie still. Sleep. Alright. Trying to like trigger the ghost to spawn. It's probably just like a mark like here where it spawns.
I won't.
Let you escape. Never.
Never.
So it's obviously a horrible room to fight them in, really. Objectively, just the worst place you could possibly fight an enemy like this. But if I can kill even one of them before we get to the bottom, that would be fantastic. Oh, did I get it? Nice, it's nearly gone. I want to clarify, it's not easier, we're just getting very lucky. There we go, fuck you and farewell. Why can we go on that beam? What's the point? Like, what does that lead to? Is there an item on there? No. Why will we go on there then? What's the point? With my phone making noises. Just doing it again. It's sort of like it's when you have to get like a phone call. It's that sort of noise. And then the other two spawn, of course. Absolute fucking demons. Sleep fun, lie in peace. That doesn't last very long. You got him? Nice. Yeah, like I think that attack you can't actually like attack them during it. But I don't think you can actually aim high enough. I could be wrong. You're doing pretty big damage here just by like aiming at them. Oh, and they ducked. Oh, they hit, nice. Definitely being easier this time because they're not all attacking at once, which was the biggest problem we had before, really. They're still taking some damage, but I think some is acceptable. Fucking really didn't give me a chance to move, man. And tracking one of them is actually quite easy, so I'm not really too worried about the last one. Well, that was kind of lame. And that, right. Amane. Right. Go ahead and save the game. Save the old game. Right. We're gonna keep that one just in case. Just in case we need to, like, leave for any reason. Now we do the final boss. Probably the final boss anyway. I'm assuming it's the final boss now. Ooh, items. Some free film, I'll take that. And some water, I'll take that, sure. It's really just going to just be a long walk, is that all? You just walk and nothing happens. Nothing scary at all. No ghosts, nothing. Why would there be ghosts in a horror in this game? That'd be silly. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. That is That was terrible, terrible shame. Yep. Hmm. Honestly, I can't I can't be empathetic because I'm just like I can't. I know I'm gonna have to fight her, and I know she's gonna kill me like 8 times because I suck at this game. So I kind of can't bring myself to feel sorry for her, even though it is very sad. Is there an item over there? I can't tell. Hang on. Okay, apparently not, because it just cut me to this scene. I'm guessing she's gonna see you then? Okay, no, this is the guy who she loved, right? The tattooed woman.
Rika? Rika! In my dreams,
Yeah, what the fuck?
Why did that handmaiden guide a man such as you to the Chamber of Thorns? Do not enter the Chamber of Thorns. You must not disturb the priestess who lies asleep.
Yeah, I'm kind of on her side here. I kind of like, I kind of understand that. I feel like that was a pretty awful thing to. I mean, really, everything that people did to her was pretty fucking awful to begin with. So like, I feel like they kind of brought it on themselves, really, if anything. People should kind of just deal with their own problems, you know what I mean? Anyway, fight time, I guess. She wants to kill us and we don't want to die, so we're at odds, so let's fight, yeah? Where'd she go? Yeah? Hmm? Nope, I think I missed it. Yeah, I fucking missed it. Please. Try again. Oh god. Oh god, she's coming. What is that on her head? I can't actually tell. It looks kind of like a fish. She's sending out fucking like Hadoukens. What the fuck? Right, she's really fast. I don't know how I'm gonna get any distance from her. Like, she is really fast. I guess I just gotta just try and turn, right? Where's she now? What the fuck? How the fuck did I react to that? Unbelievable. Oh my god, where is she now? What's happening? What the fuck is this? I guess I gotta stay away from her? Yeah, that does seem like the idea, doesn't it? It's doing a weird dance. It's like some sort of ritual, probably. Can I pull up my camera still? I can. Oh, I guess I can't. Okay. I guess it was just glitching out, probably. That was increased damage, but it really didn't do anything. Oh, we're going to this again, okay. Yes, I can pull up the camera after all, alright? Now we know. Oh, so that's like the wall, I guess. It's a very quiet boss fight. Usually, like, a final boss has, like, really cool music, right? So this just feels quite jarring. Oh, that's a real shriek, Jesus. This one died in real life to record that line. Although, I can't really call it a line, I guess, you know what I mean. Like, clip, I guess? There you go again, I guess. It's kind of, I thought that when I first saw it, I was like, oh, this is quite cool, I wonder what they're going to do with it. And so far, it's just sort of happened a few times for no real reason. I'm not really doing anything with it, it just sort of happens. I don't really know what the significance of it is. Like, maybe there's like some trick to it, that you can do like more damage to the boss. I could like snap it. There we go again. Back into the fun zone. Whoa! I feel like I've gotten like so desensitized to all the sort of sounds of people whispering that like it doesn't even sound like words anymore to me. It just it's literally just a big blob of noise in my ears. You know what I mean? It's just noise. I have no idea what they're saying anymore. Etched in. I heard that one. That's actually a very cool picture. You know what? Tattoo Lady is actually quite photogenic. Well, here we are again. My old friend, the Void. Yeah, I still don't really get what they're going for with that. Oh, alright, she's back. Okay, well, apparently that actually does do damage to you. That does so much damage, holy shit. Hang on. It's just one of these sacred waters we've been saving. Maybe I shouldn't actually stand in the way of that. Maybe I should just actually try to dodge it. But it feels like I'm supposed to, like, stun them, right? There we go again. What were they going for? I genuinely don't understand. What is, like, what are we experiencing here? I guess all the tattoos are engraved into her? Like, all of those people? Is that what we're hearing? We just, for some reason, it blinds us? I don't know why it blinds us, mind you. He's making it quite easy for us this time. Gotta appreciate it, to be honest. He's pretty low on health, but we're killing her pretty quickly. Wait, what? No, I think the ghost actually blocked it for her. What the fuck? Well, alright. Like, no, please! No! Oh! Please, slow down! No one! That is really fast. Like, there's no fucking way I'm getting that. Oh, hey. I need one more shot. If we can like do the jousting thing with her, if we can like catch her mid-shot, we can actually end this in style. So part of me really oh, there she is. Please! Please! Can I take a picture of her when she's like that? Oh, no, apparently I can't because it just ended. Oh god, here she comes. For fuck's sake! Hang on, this time, let's get a picture of her, yeah? Hey, what's up? Okay, I don't think that... Wait. What? What? Huh? What? Huh? 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 What? Okay. Apparently she one-shots you. Apparently if she touches you in there, she one-shots you. I'd say we learned something and that's important. But I don't think it is important. I feel like we're just gonna go win the fight now, yeah? Okay. I'm sure we can all agree that let's just win the fight the next try. Easy. Why do they put like an instant? I guess, to be fair, they probably didn't think someone would try to take a picture of her during it. But like at the same time, it's like, why does it one-shot you? Just seems kind of weird. Well, I mean, honestly, that entire like thing is really weird, right? Also, she gave us a hug after killing us. What the, like, what? I don't really know what that was about either. It was quite cute, wasn't it? It was quite sweet. I didn't ask. I don't know that I had to sit here and watch like the full animation play out, but like, again, it's not really that long, is it? I'll live. All right, so let's get the little cuts, and I think we can skip the next one. So that's good. Whoops! I paused again.
No one will survive.
Who is she? Oh, there she is. Found her. Did I get it? Yes, let's go! Oh, where we go again? Oh, the fun zone returns! Thank God. Oh God, there she is. No! Please! It's just what the fuck? She could do that? It's a ranged attack now, it's getting stronger. Etched in. It's all I can hear. It's like the only line that I can make out every time. Just etched in. It's like I don't know what is etched in, mind you, but I don't know why I'm doing it again. No man, didn't matter. What the fuck? All right. I don't think she's here anymore. Oh. Rude? Oh, for fuck's sake. Bro, why is this here? Why is this in the game? Hang on, let me just take a moment to drink some water real fast. Hang on. Right, all watered up. Let's go. There's quite a lot here that I feel like people really don't see when they visit this place. I feel like people really need to look around. Oh, fucking hell, hello. $100 damage, I think it's a new record. Etched in. And fun. Oh, well, luckily we had the stone mirror to keep us alive. I guess that probably happened last time then, right? Because there was a time where we got hit and we didn't die. I guess we probably triggered the stone mirror then. I just didn't realize it. Fucking... $125, alright, new record, nice. And fun. It's a lot, it's actually a lot scarier knowing that I could instantly die if she touches me. It went from being kind of silly to being like, oh god, please don't kill me. If I hit her now, does it count as a shutter thingy? It does! Oh my god, I can actually just attack her like that, really? That's kind of unfair. I'm basically bullying her at this point. Did it count? It did not. Unbelievable. I caught her after, I just should have... Oh, having another near-death experience, of course. Hang on, herbal medicine. Yep, that'll do. I actually don't see her. Where is she? I mean, I can't. I'm okay with not knowing, because if I can't see her, it means I'm safe. Why did I have this dream? That was a new one I heard there. Alright, I guess she's gone. Oh, fucking turn the camera! Oh god, I think it counted. Oh, thank god it did, because I I would have died. Again. Oh, there it was etched in. She said the line. Hang on. Something, something, always in my eyes. That was 70 more damage, I'll take it. Oh, and here we go. Once again, it's like, did she not spawn in? I didn't see her. That sounds like a medicine to me. For fuck's sake, alright. I didn't want to do damage anyway. Joke's on you. Oh, there she is, found her. Chat, you're not gonna believe this, but etched in. Etched in. Boop. Where is she? Am I dead? I'm not dead yet. Alright, good. Oh, there she is. She's hiding. Oh! Alright, aha, gotcha. I don't think... Oh, okay, it did count. Good. I was gonna say, that didn't count. I might actually take lots of damage. Speaking of damage... Was I fast enough? Yeah! Yes, I was. Of course. Only natural, really. So, once again, we only need a single hit to kill her. This time, I'm just gonna do it. It didn't count. Let's try it again. I think that one probably counted. But it didn't do enough damage, so I'm gonna heal up. This is such a lame way to kill the boss, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I wanna win.
Please, let me sleep.
By all means, please do, in fact. Yep. So it's over? Or is it like a phase 2 or something? It's gonna be like... Now you have to fight the demon on her head or something. Yeah, I won't lie. The poor girl did deserve better, to be honest. Really, this entire, like, thing is, like... It's just weird enough that I'm like... This could have been a thing in Japan. Like, this could have been an ancient thing in Japan. Possibly. I could almost believe that. But I hope it isn't, because it's really fucking sad, and it's really messed up. This entire shrine business, I mean. Anyway, I'll shut up so you can watch the ending, of course. Mm. Oh, hang my control's fucking vibrating, get this shit out of me.
Take a ride across the rift to the other side. Further and further to the other side.
It kind of sounds like some sort of hypnosis sort of thing.
Wearing your tattoos and our offering of tears.
I don't think I have enough film, I'm gonna be honest. This might be the end. This might be it.
Cross the rift to the other side.
Well, are we good? Are we safe? Ah, good. I guess they're leaving. Oh, there's you. That's you.
You can't leave me this time! I want to go with you.
You are always with me, no matter what. You gave me so much because you were with me. Because you were always with me.
This isn't DMCA.
That's how I survived.
No, there we go.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This time, I'm going with you.
Thank you. I understand how you feel. I understand. But I must go. Must go alone.
Because the tattoos are gone now. Oh, is he like taking them? I see, I see. Wholesome you. What a man.
When you die, then I'll be gone forever. As long as you go on living, a part of me will continue to live on.
That was quite a sweet little gesture.
That's why I need you to live.
The first time in the entire game she hasn't woke up like being like so you know what, yeah, that was actually very sweet. I know I'm like making jokes about it, but that was quite sweet. I quite like that. Now the real question is, are the other people back? is there still just a stain on my sofa where someone wet the bed and then just perished instantly, apparently. I have a feeling we're not going to be able to wander around, so I'm kind of hoping that, like, Miku, whatever her name is, just rushes into the room and is just like, hey, I'm alive! No, I guess we don't get any confirmation whether Miku lived or not, or if the other guy lived. K, I think his name was. My preferred man! Anyway, that was a fun game. Like I said, I think the combat was a bit, ooh, like the combat was not my thing, I didn't like that. But I liked everything else about the game, like pretty much the puzzles, the theme, the enemies, I liked all that stuff. Wow, my camera's actually so dark that you can barely see me. I'm just like disappearing into the black. Wait, what are these lyrics, the fuck? I would become a fish just to be with you. How romantic? Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, to be honest. I don't really have any other thoughts. I mean, like I said, I would have liked more clarity, I guess, if the other characters are okay or not. Because I couldn't really tell what the idea was. Maybe there'll be like an after-credits scene, hopefully. Well, those used to be less common, I don't know. So, am I gonna be DMCA'd for this song, you reckon? Am I gonna be like, am I banned? Is it over? Is this the end of my streaming career? I guess we'll find out in a few days' time. It's actually pretty cool. I actually quite like the song. I guess the handy thing about being such a small streamer is that I can probably get away with it, even if it is like copyrighted. Just look at my hands raised up in the air. So this stream, I mean, even we completed like 2 games effectively this stream, and we're only 3.5 hours in. I actually don't know what else to play, like sort of drag it out a bit longer. You know what I mean? I'm like, I thought the first game would be enough to cover the whole thing. And then I thought maybe I can like complete half of maybe I can complete like one more like chapter or whatever in Fatal Frame, and then we complete the entire game, and we're still not at the 4-hour mark. I don't know what to do. I guess I just have to end stream, right? But I don't know. Next stream probably won't be the 3rd chapter of Visage, I would guess. But like, I don't know. Well, like, I think we'll find something else to do. There's probably stuff to do. I still haven't finished the Pokemon playthrough, have I? So I guess I can quickly just finish that. That'll probably be one more stream in itself. Just one more stream to sort of rush through the remainder of the game. I'm also, this song actually does go pretty hard. But yeah, what's it called? Yeah, the Pokemon thing. Like, I feel like I haven't touched it in months, but I do want to finish it just because I started it. I'm gonna say now that if I do lose at any point, like if I lose the Nuzlocke, I'm not gonna do a second playthrough. It took me this long to do the first one. I'm not doing a second one. I can't be bothered. I don't think I have that in me. But I'll try and finish the first one at the very least. Womb music, of course, yes. My favorite. I really don't know what else to say. I'm saying it like grasping at straws and just like, well. You think my favorite enemy in the game, in the end. I really don't know. Like, maybe the old lady with the pram was pretty funny to me. Like, I mean, it was kind of annoying to fight because that was the only one you couldn't knock back, but it was quite funny, like, conceptually. But it was just literally just an old lady with a pram. I don't really know. But all the other ones had like some sort of like reason for being there. You know, you kind of understood that they had something to do with the construction, or they had something to do with like the tattoos or whatever. This was literally just old lady with a pram. I thought that was pretty funny. So I'd pick that one for my favorite. I'm actually gonna look up this song after the stream. Like, genuinely, like, I quite like it. It's pretty fun. It's also really rare that you'll see a song that's long enough to fit the entire credits of something. Is there an after credits scene? Let's find out. Oh, there's this. Like a postcard? What was that? What?
I never understood why we survived. But now, I realize why we were allowed to live.
I'll go on living, even with the pain.
That's all you can do, isn't it, really? I'm guessing that was the confirmation, because I'm not really good with like voices and stuff. Rank E! Fuck off! Fuck off, Rank E! You know how fucking hard this game was, mate? Fuck off. What do you mean days elapsed? What can that change? Can you actually finish it in less days than like the scripted number of days? I'm trying to think. There was that one time, wasn't there? There was one time where we woke up early, and then it literally skipped the entire like night. Like we completely skipped that night, so I had to reload the save. So I guess that's one case where you could add an extra day, maybe. So you probably have to go back to that chapter again to like do it again the next night, I guess. Not really sure though. Also, Ghost List 9 out of 33. That's a lot missing. Like, that's a lot missing. What does that mean exactly? What is the ghost list? That's not the enemies, because like, on the shitty tier list thing I made, there were like 15 entries in that list. So there's definitely more than 9 ghosts before. I wonder. Well, anyway, I've already said my bit. It was a fun game. I really liked it. I didn't like the combat. I might play another Fatal Frame at some point, but I'll probably. Difficulty level of hard? Fuck off. No chance, mate. Never. I should have put on easy, to be honest. Ending 1. More endings? Yeah, you know, we'll do like a third save. We'll go over this one. I quite like the picture as well as all the lanterns. It's quite pretty, isn't it? Well, anyway, album. We've got one more entry to add, haven't we? To our album, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, man, so Butterfly was 4, so we had Stream as the next one. Which is actually quite appropriate because of streaming, look at that. Never really thought about that. So we'll go ahead and add one of these pictures of the tattoo lady, shall we? They're all kind of just the same thing. I guess this is the best one because it has like some of the shoulders in it, I guess. That sounds really creepy. I don't mean that in like a weird way, by the way. I mean that in the sense of like it's more than just like half of their head, you know? Like this one would be pretty bad because you can't really see that much. It's also not very clear, but this one's quite clear. So we'll pick this one. And save, and I'm literally never going to look at these ever again. Although saying that, maybe we should go through the pictures we took, yeah? We'll do what we did with FF, and we'll like look at all the pictures one more time. So we'll start with these two, which are literally just ghosts. There's nothing interesting here. So that's fine. Finish editing. Let's go for the other one. I don't know what was in here. I don't remember very well. I think it was mostly just ghost pictures. So I think this is the first picture we ever took, right? Just in the mirror in the bathroom. It even says info, bathroom. It actually takes note of where you were. And then the first ghost we fought were the old men. And then hand on the wall. We never did get to shake the hand. So disappointed. And then cat! And then hallway at nighttime. They never did any jump scares in Yu's room. I'm so upset about that. I felt like there was so much potential with the house to do some really creepy shit. There was only that one really cool moment. You know what I mean? With the mirror in the bathroom, that was such a cool jump scare. I loved that. But they never did anything more interesting. I don't really understand it. It's such a great opportunity, but they just didn't use it. Anyway, more cat, and also Miku. And then the pogging priestess girl. And then the handy lady or whatever, but you can barely see them. It's a terrible photo. Why did I pick this one? This is an awful photo. You can't see anything. And then more cat. And then the attic, which again, they never did anything with the attic. Why did they do nothing with the attic? There was such a cool opportunity for like scary stuff, but they just didn't put anything up there. And I checked like so many times, and they never did anything cool. And you got this one, which is, I think this is my favorite like design for a ghost. This one looks the coolest to me. I love this one. And you got this creepy spider girl under the floor. And you got the face on the wall. And you got this creepy thing. Look at that. So this is the rope man, as it says. Target rope man. This is it's the same model as what the final boss had on her. The weird sort of thing on her head. It was one of these guys, wasn't it? I don't know why they did that. I don't know what the significance of that was, but then here's the statue of the whoever the fuck this is. I don't know why I took a picture of this, to be honest. And then tattooed priestess. So we actually did get the tattooed priestess before, I suppose. Oh, that's all the pictures we took. That's it. That's the end of the Fatal Frame 3. Fatal Frame. Fun game. Fun game. And if I do play Fatal Frame 2, because that's the next most popular one that I could find. There's like 2 and 3 were the ones that people really liked generally. So I'd probably pick 2 next, but it's really annoying because I'd be going backwards, right? I should have just played 2 first so I could play 3 afterwards. I don't know. Too late now. If they made like a modern Fatal Frame, maybe I'll play that one on stream instead. But yeah, next stream will probably be either during the week or on Saturday next week. Should be fine for that. I'll look for my library and see if we've got anything else. If we don't... Oh, a follow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hang on, let me take a look. I didn't get to see who that was. Hang on. I'm gonna look at the mod view on my stream. I can look at it. It was Just Topher. And also Too Sad to Cry 45 minutes ago. I didn't even see. Thank you both. Both of you. I really appreciate that. I'm surprised I didn't hear you. Yeah, I loved you both anyway. Thanks for coming along. Glad I could share the playthrough with you. And yeah. So next stream, probably Saturday next week, possibly during the week, and we'll play something fun. Maybe a horror game, or maybe something else. I would like to play another horror game because that's kind of just what I like doing, but like, you know, there's other stuff out there too that's also fun. So thanks for coming along, and I'm going to end stream here because I have nothing else to do. So yeah, have a good night, or a good day if it's daytime where you are. And until the next stream, of course, look after yourself, yeah? Take good care of yourself, eat healthily, get plenty of sleep, and do stuff you enjoy. But also make sure you work hard. Farewell!